Don't waste your time creating content that Google will never show on the first page of results. If you get user intent wrong, your site will be buried at the bottom of the results. Today, I will show you what search intent is all about and how to deal with it. Over the past few years, all the updates and information from Google indicate that our primary focus in SEO should be on satisfying the users who came to our site. Imagine a situation in which you search for the phrase easy breakfast recipes. The first result seems interesting, so you click and look for ingredients. There, meanwhile, half of the ingredients are mystery vegetables and fruits that no one has ever seen in your local store, and the time to prepare it is 1 hour. What do? Back to search results, of course. Google knows when that happens and can accordingly improve results. That's why satisfying user intent is so crucial in modern SEO. Now let's time to dive into some details. Google has a special team to check and evaluate search results. Yes, someone manually check it from time to time. Their manual, called Quality Evaluator Guidelines, is a useful resource for us. First, how does Google define user intent? Quoting from this document, when a person types or speaks a query, he or she is trying to accomplish something. We refer to this goal as the user intent. Here, we need to add one more definition: query. Google defines it as a text that a user types or the audio a user speaks into a device. Why it's important? Because one query can have many user intents. When a user from the United Kingdom types in a search box football, he or she thinks about a different sport than a user from the United States. But sometimes, even in one place, people may have different intentions, searching for exactly the same word like apple. For this word, we have 3 different interpretations. Dominant, with apple considered a company. Common, with apple considered as fruit. And minor, with apple considered as a city or a name. But that's not all. Users' expectation of the same query may also change over time. Searching for the keyword iPhone 6 years ago, you thought of completely different phone than you do now. Google defines 4 main intents. First is no query. The intent of a no query is to find information on a topic. User wants to know more about something. This one has also one special type, no simple queries. They seek a very specific answer, like a fact or diagram. As a general rule, if most people would agree on a correct answer and it would fit in 1 or 2 sentences or a short list of items, the query can be called a no-simple query. For example, how big is New York? In no-simple, you can expect that most people will only see the snippet and not click on any link. We call it zero-click searches. Do query when the user is trying to accomplish a goal or engage in an activity. The goal or activity may be to download, to buy, to obtain, to be entertained by, or to interact with a website or app. The third one is a website query, when the user is looking for a specific website or web page. And the fourth one is visit in person query. It happens when a user is looking for a specific business or organization. Some of users are looking for a category of businesses. But how does Google fulfill user intent? Google satisfies users' intention not only by displaying best fit results. Today, augmented results, snippets, also play a big role. The most common snippets include the direct answer, video, knowledge graph, FAQ-related questions, Google Flights, product listing tags, and a lot more. Extended results are becoming more common every year. In many cases, they're a nightmare for SEO specialists, but for users, they are really helpful. The times when there were only 10 blue links in search results are gone forever. Time to some practice. How to identify search intent. An important task in SEO today is to match the information on a website with the user's intent. The first step to doing this is to identify it. There are many methods for this, but I will briefly discuss the ones that I think are the most interesting. The first one is use of snippets. Google, by how it constructs the appearance of a given search results, suggests to us what the intent of the query is. If it displays map results, it's most likely to be about visit in person intent. If it displays a snippet of the most common questions, it's most likely to be about no intent. Let's look at some examples. Map snippet, visit in person. Direct answer, no intent. People also ask, no intent, site links, website intent. The second method is dictionary method. Words occurring in queries suggest what intention are we dealing with. For example, how, when, why comparison, it's no intent. Price, discount, it's do intent. Near me or in the neighborhood, visit in person, and opening hours, it's website intent. The third one is artificial intelligence. This one is a little bit more sophisticated. For example, the BERT language model can be used for this purpose. This is a model that can also be trained to classify intentions. I will not discuss here how to perform this process technically, but I will leave you links in the description to the pages where there is explained in detail. The fourth and the last method is by using SEO tool. For example, to help you identify search intents in Senuto, our content planner lets you know what the intent is of our proposed topic for the content. If you want to give it a try, you can sign up and test our content suite completely free for 14 days. You'll find the link to sign up page in the description. Now, let's get to why it's so important to properly align your site with user intent. No match to intent means no position in top 10. Meeting user intent is the first step to appearing high in search results. It doesn't matter how many backlinks you have or how much content. If your site doesn't meet the intent, then it won't rank high in the results. Even if it did, it would most likely not maintain that position for long. If the user has a no intention, for example, types how to dress for a prom, then the landing page here may not be the category page with a prom dresses, but rather a properly written article with inspiration. If the intent is correct, this opens up opportunities to rank for thousands of phrases for a single URL. In the past, you created a separate subpage for each main keyword. Today, thanks to the way the search engine works, a single subpage can rank high in search results for thousands of phrases if it meets the user's intent. Google knows that the queries what to do in London and what to visit in London have exactly the same intent. The intent is not just about the type of subpage. Many SEO specialists view intent by the type of page that should display in search results, for example, article, category page, or product page. You need to think deeper here. Does the user expect reviews, definition, or perhaps long content? And does the user expect media or videos? Dig deeper into the results and see how competitors are solving the user's problem. Maybe come up with something better. Results for fragmented intent. For this type of intent, you need to analyze the search results and decide what type of intent you want to meet, dominant or common. For example, if a user types tools for creating a landing page, he may expect a product page, a comparison, or a list. Google reserves a certain number of places in the results for particular answers. You should take this into account. Results for fragmented intention may also change more often. Results for which the intention is not obvious, especially short queries, are subject to fluctuations more often than they used to. It is necessary to observe such results and react in real time. That's all. Click subscribe button to stay in touch with the latest SEO knowledge on our channel and let me know in the comments if you have any questions related to search intent, or if you want me to cover some topics in future videos. See you!